Hello and welcome to another update video about AGIX. Furthermore, poor price action. It still hasn't invalidated here a possible 1-2 setup highlighted here in yellow, but obviously the chances that I would need to move this over now. Actually, it's resetting this now. Yeah, it's basically resetting its 1-2 because it broke below the 78.6 fib level. Now, what we can say, what we can say based on that is that most likely here the smaller degree 1-2 setup is not going to work out, most likely, yeah, because in most cases when in a wave 2 the 78.6 retrace is broken, in 9 out of 10 cases this setup is not going to work out. It could still rally a bit but will eventually fail. Again, not in 100% of cases, but in, let's say, 90% of cases. So that's not looking good. I can still count this as a 1-2 setup. The chance exists that it's a very deep pullback in a wave 2. Certainly interesting price action, certainly interesting reward to risk, but it's broken below the 78.6 fib level, and I wouldn't trust it anymore. Not this 1-2 setup. Yeah. What can happen, and this is really no change to previous communication, is that this higher degree wave 2 is going to be reset. This is now, in my opinion, more likely given that we broke below the 34.7 cent level. By the way, let me take this support area out, it might just confuse. So it's always that if we have an impulse to the upside, in my opinion this was impulsive, if we have that, then we somewhere will have a 78.6 retrace. It's quite simple. And when that breaks and price sustains below it, it's most likely not going to work out. Yeah, and price seems to be sustaining below it. What means sustain below? Well, quite simple. It breaks support and moves up only in a corrective fashion. And so far, move up is corrective to me. If I see anything change, I will of course update you. But for now, I think the alert is going on that we might actually break below the golden ratio as well, because if this particular 1-2 setup is failing, which it seems it will because it broke below the 78.6 retrace, that would mainly mean that we are also going to take out here the 10th of March low at 28 cents. But anyway, next support will be that 28 cent level. This 1-2 setup is not going to be invalidated officially until we break below that level, but invalidation is now likely. That doesn't mean it will invalidate over the bullish outlook. No, there is still a chance to turn around as long as it's holding above 17.4 cents. It's just that we're losing a wave degree if that happens. Yeah, this 1-2 will be taken out below 28 cents. But we can always use this larger 1-2 setup. But if that is taken out, again, this is not going to be invalidated until we go back somewhere to 5 cents. But that's why we use the 78.6 fib level, because below that level, in 90% of cases, invalidation is happening. That's per my experience. And it's just a typical fib level. Yeah, below the 78.6 fib level, it's a deeper retracement than ideal, shows too much weakness, typically doesn't work out. So it's exactly this key level which is relevant here. First of all, the golden ratio at 28.1 cents for this smaller degree 1-2 setup. After that's taken out, we can go back to the larger degree wave 2, would have some kind of a complex WXY correction here, and then the 17.4 cent level is critical, and based on that you can measure your risk. And at the moment what I can also tell you is that I don't have a confirmed bottom in place here, not at the moment. Yeah, things can turn around quickly in crypto, and when you spot a micro 5 wave up or structure, that could indicate a bottom has been made, but for now I just simply don't see it. There's no bottom there yet, but you can possibly define here some kind of a trend channel or even wedge pattern, but sometimes they are not very reliable. We just need to be watching them. I think that's useful. We've got 3 touch points down there, we've got 2 to 3 up there, at the up boundary line, so certainly something to watch. And but this can go on for a little bit, we'll see. But now you've got this pattern. You've got the clear invalidation points. You've got the points where probabilities are shifting, and that should give you good guidance here. It's overall not a great chart, but the good news is that the movements to the downside, they so far have been in 3 waves, so they are corrective. Yeah, and the movements to the upside have been in 5 waves, which is why a larger bullish outlook is still on the table. Okay, that's my update about AGIX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.